So I've actually been looking into LASIK since I was a little kid. I wore glasses since kindergarten and then contacts starting at the end of first grade. I didn't like glasses. I was waiting till I turned 18 to get LASIK done. Then I turned 18 and then I got a hold of Dr. Maida's office and they said, oh no, wait till you're 25. So I then waited for my high school graduation present till I was 25 and then found out I was expecting. So I had a baby and then I was like, okay, well then I contacted after I had the baby and they were like, well, you have to wait 6 months till you can have LASIK after you have a baby. And then I was like, perfect. So I called them and they said, oh yeah, you check off, but are you breastfeeding? I was like, oh, yep. And they're like, okay, another 6 months from the time you stop. And I was like, okay. So here we are, 27, and I finally got it done. So my initial consultation was very detailed. It was about 2 hours long. You come in, they check your eyes, and you go through several different tests. And then you meet Dr. Maida at the end of the consultation, and he goes over some stuff. Your eyes are dilated, and you find out if you're a candidate or not, which growing up, they were unsure if I was a candidate. So coming in, I kind of came in with like I really want this done, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to get it done because not everybody was very confident in me being a candidate for it. But at the end of the consultation, I found out that I indeed was a candidate for LASIK. So that was pretty exciting. So prior to having LASIK, my eye doctor referred to seeing through my eyes as looking through the bottom of 2 glass jars, pretty much seeing nothing. It was funny because when I was younger, my parents bought a TV for our bedrooms. Everybody got a TV, and mine was the cute Hello Kitty style. And my mom would wonder why I sat so close to the TV, but could never figure out why. And she was like, maybe she just likes to be up close and personal with the show. We're not really sure. Turns out I couldn't see any of it. So unless I was right on the screen, there was no TV watched by me. So that was pretty, it was very bad vision actually. And then I got to the point where here recently, after having a baby and stuff, my left eye, the vision got so bad that I was barely on the spectrum for even a specialized contact lens. So that was kind of like my deciding factor. I'm like, if my vision gets just a little bit worse, I'll be wearing glasses and contacts for the left eye. And then with the astigmatism, I had to wait. So then anything laying on my back or anything like that made it a lot harder. So like playing with my daughter on the floor and stuff, when we'd roll over, my contact would shift and then I'd have to wait for it to cycle all the way back around, which made it very difficult. So my eyes were not good prior to LASIK. The day of my procedure went nothing like I imagined. So going into it, I pre-planned thinking I was gonna walk out essentially blind with big goggles on, like blacked out. I really wasn't expecting to see at all. We came in, I was a little nervous. We checked off my paperwork. I read everything. And then we go back, you get some like antibiotic drops in your eyes. And then you talk, I met with Dr. Hassan, we talked and everything to make sure I was extremely comfortable and ready. And that's when you go back and they flip your eyelids up and then like down, they tape them all. And then the procedure took, it was less than 10 minutes. It was very fast. And then it was over and I could see there was no goggles like I thought there was gonna be. And you could see instantaneously. Well, I mean, you kept your eyes shut for about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. But after that, you open your eyes and you could see everything looking around. And it was incredible. I didn't walk out blind like I thought I was going to with goggles on. But it was really cool. Because I had some friends that asked me, they're like, so is the procedure scary when your eyes are stuck open like they are? And it wasn't like that. So your eyes are open, yes, and they're propped open. So you can't close them even if you want to. But if you focus on, like they give you a stress ball, and if you focus on your hands and kind of just squeezing the stress ball and you just relax, by the time you're done even thinking about relaxing, it's over. So now, the first few days, because I had really bad astigmatism, my vision kind of fluctuated a little bit. Like the first day, like it was really cool. So when I went home, I rested, and then like late that night, I got up for a little bit to eat a snack and stuff, and I looked around, and I actually posted a vision wall, like a vision chart against the wall, and I measured myself 10 feet back to test my vision every time I open my eyes. And the very first night, I could read the wall, which was impressive considering for me, prior to LASIK, I could probably see the E, or at least tell you there was an E over there because I put it there. But my vision after LASIK is I can drive without any kind of corrected vision. I can see, I can watch TV across the room. It's 2020 without any kind of help, which is incredible. So it's definitely life-changing because prior, everything was kind of nerve-wracking for me. We actually, we lived in Europe for a few years and we went skiing in the Alps. And if I had been able to do this prior, the entire experience would have been different because skiing down the Alps with only one eye that you really feel confident in is very scary. But now it's like I get to see the whole world through a different, really it feels like different eyes, because even prior with the contact lenses, it wasn't what it is now. My advice, if you're considering having LASIK, come in for the consultation. It takes 2 hours. You will find out and know for sure if you're a candidate. You'll get the information on your eyes, because everybody's eyes are different. Do your research. I have been online looking at several different doctors, looking at different places to go, and I thought prior to the whole experience, because most people aren't very familiar with LASIK in general, come in for the consultation because you'll get to see the machines, you get to meet the staff, and you want to go somewhere where you're comfortable, you want to feel confident because it's your eyes. You only get one pair of eyes. So you want to make sure you go somewhere where you're confident and you trust the doctor that's working with you, because it can change your life entirely. It improved my quality of life overnight. So I definitely think if you are considering LASIK at all, come in for a consultation because it's free and it doesn't hurt anything to know if you're a candidate or not.